Today's video I just put as a fast lookup of some topics in fifth module to show that all the topics in the same WhatsApp group is available. I will start with the topic. Already we have seen this brief history, all these things. Okay, some topic like contemporary crimes. This topic is present in chapter number 4 of the book which I sent. You know all, this is the book, new book, full book which is sent. Okay, this book 405 pages are there in this book. Only chapter 4 headings alone for contemporary crimes. Okay, that also we'll see. So in this syllabus topic we have already seen cybercrime, types of cybercrime, then what is cyberspace, what is criminal behavior, and also clarification of terms. Then we have seen incident response. Okay, so contemporary crimes, this topic contemporary crimes is the chapter number 4, subheadings alone as points. Okay, so the other topics today we will see is contaminants and destructions of data. First we will see that. Then we will see one topic called digital forensics. Okay, then we will see about Indian IT Act. Okay, slowly we will see the left topics. Left topic means we have seen all the topics. Those topics where it is there, I already put the material for all the topics. So which place, which topic to refer. Already you studied hacking and all. Those are general topics. So now we will just have a look at the topics and its places and just a quick review. Okay, first I will start with contemporary crimes. So contemporary crimes is the chapter 4. Chapter 4. This is chapter 3, chapter 4. Yes, only this is a small topic. So in this full book you did not study everything. You just tell contemporary crimes means already we have studied in 6th module what is virus, worms, see malware, what is virus, worms, DOS, DDoS attacks. Okay, some extra zombie armies, botnets are similar to viruses, but some distinction is there. Spam, ransomware, and kidnapping of information. Under that, those heading, write that points. So I'll just show it. Interference with lawful use of computer. This is called web-based criminal activity. Second one is called malware, virus, worms, all these things. Third one is called theft of information, data manipulation, and web encroachment. So for these things you can write any relevant points but under the headings, because in exam key will be provided based on these books sometimes, but anyway they'll accept if you write malware, then just interchange the topic, put cyber terrorism, okay, child pornography, online pharmacies problem, online gambling, cyber stalking. Malayalam slide with some example of cinema things and all I showed, no, that these things are there. Online frauds, skimming, okay, in ATM theft, RFID. So all these topics try to by heart it. In this heading you write some points, okay, but not fully needed. Okay, so for example web-based criminal activity, you just write some example some any net you took in 2011, an e-commerce announced nearly 2000, sorry, 200 million in US alone done, web-based criminal activity done. Like that, some examples you take and write. Interferences with lawful use of computers. So computers should follow some law. So what any interferences, okay, any attacks which crosses the boundaries of law is called interferences with lawful use of computers. What is keylogger, you know? What is DDoS, you know? Rootkits, tools which are employed by hackers on a compromised mission, is called rootkits. Among other things, rootkits allow criminals to maintain access, prevent detection. You can prevent detection using kits called rootkits. Build in hidden back doors, collect information. Spyware, you know, all uh, viruses, worms, everything is called spyware, what we studied in sixth module. Phishing, as I told, it is similar to phishing. Okay, phishing, FISHING, which attempts to persuade the recipient of divulge specific information like password fetching, account numbers fetching. Already we've seen. Okay, it is there in that sixth module in materialization. Just go through. You not write everything. You can just write Trojan, worms, viruses, whatever you know as spyware. Okay, keyloggers, zombies, which has been compromised by some of the malware. A computer which is compromised computer is called zombie. It will compromise other computer. Okay, so like that you can write. These are the toolkits of cyber criminal malware. Those things only is given. Okay, so all the word malicious programming code refers to the damage of computers called malware. Viruses and worms, everything we already studied in sixth module. Just write these as contemporary crimes. Okay, go through. You can just read the chapter 4 along with the explanation. Just read through and write contemporary crime. Okay, it is there in chapter 4 of that new book. Okay, so for digital forensics means after theft is happened, some people will come no to house. They will put powder and trace the fingerprint, trace any residual left by the thief to find the identity of the thief. For that, digital forensics, two material. This written material I have given. Go through it. Okay. What do you mean by computer forensics and what is difference between digital forensics, which refer everything digitally, particularly computer is called computer forensics. What is the role of forensics? Typical scenarios. Okay. This diagram you can write. Tools, history files, unallocated space in computer can be used for finding the residual of material to trace out the theft. Data clusters, temporary files will be used, formatted files will be used, hidden files will be used, file stack. These are the forensic tools. Digital forensic life cycle, admissible, authentic, complete, reliable. It's the life cycle as per FBI, Federal Bureau of Investigation. Just put that word and write digital evidences present in nearly every crime scene, digital crime scene. And the evidence should be admissible, authentic, complete, reliable, understandable, and believable. So there is a life cycle diagram. Just draw. Always first prepare the case, record all the imaging, indexing, investigate, report. Then you have to prepare the oral and written report. Testify. Testimonials should be prepared for the happened cybercrime. So this is the life cycle. So these materials you just go through. Material from the other college I was just to put. But you can also use this digital forensic slide also. Okay, material is given, and you know what is digital forensics and what is life cycle, what is the evidence. Okay, examples. Just to go through this for studying digital forensics, an extra material. In order to that written material, forensics means collection and analysis of evidences. As I told, even for house theft, this is same word is used. A thief may leave some trace. Digital forensics means scientifically derived and proven methods for what? Collection and analysis of evidences regarding digital crime occurred. Okay, branches, computer forensics is one of the branches of digital forensics. So I told already, computer specifically for computer forensics, separate branch of study. For firewall also there, database, network forensics is there, separate mobile device forensics is there. We study about digital forensics alone. One branch is called computer forensics, just write some words. As I told, the characteristics should be admissible, accurate, all these things. Some example of digital forensics evidences. Some emails can be used, ATM transaction logs can be used, instant message histories can be used. So from written notes also can take some points. Types of digital evidences: persistent data, volatile data. Which volatile means which is data that will be lost if the digital device is turned off. So persistent data means the data remains, even the information will be remaining even the device is switched off. So location of evidence is given. Digital forensics process analysis document is that only in that written material given as reporting all these things. Okay, so just to go through both these things and write skills also given for digital forensics, extra point. Okay, challenges you can write. So digital forensics and contemporary crime. Digital contemporary crime is present in that book. Digital forensics, you can use this two material, one written notes and this slide. Okay, then another topic called computer contaminants and destruction of data. How destruction of data, already we have studied in 6th module, same topics you can use. What do you mean by contaminants? Okay, something which is contaminated, destructed. That is, other name is called destruction. So corporate warfare between the company names Wipro, Infosys, TCS. Okay, so use the same word which is used for contaminate data, DDoS attack, viruses. Computer gains victimized. Computer giants victimized. Big computer people are victimized by such destructions of data tools. So 6th module you studied, no, that only you can use here and write the same topic under this heading. You can just refer this slide, it is present in your both canvas also in this WhatsApp. Then you can study about computer language and network language. That slide is present here. Okay, just right, any language that is understood by computer is called computer language. There are three basic components of any computer language. Okay, you write binary first. Okay, then you write in binary what is ones and zeros. Raw data is difficult to interpret by the user. Computer deals with machine language, which is ones and zeros. So 8 bits are combined as 1 byte. Then how many bytes are combined as 1 kilobyte? How many kilobyte is combined as megabyte? That and all you write. Okay, that's just about computer language means binary. Just give some understanding of binary. In that book also the same is present. You just search that book around before page number 60. All these points will be present. Computer language. Network language means mainly already we studied that cats, no, so cat, all these things are network tools. Similarly, network language, TCP/IP, the main suit for networking is TCP/IP. So it's a method of communication between programs which enable bit stream transfer of information. Computer to communicate, computer to computer communication is done by network language. So routers, just to tell about routers, all the softwares used for routers is called network language. That under that heading you write. Then you write about domains, domain name server, what are the software used. Then peer-to-peer networking. It is a system whereby personal computers can be connected to one another, allowing each participant to serve as either as a client or server. Between them, any communication tool. Already we studied about Netcat and Socat, no? That also you can write. Then some extra points for software as a service. For clouding, some softwares are used. That allow write as network language. Sufficient points are given for network language. Computer language, just write any software which makes a computer to understand what a human tells is called computer language. And computer language is binary only. So we write numeric codes, alphanumeric codes, mnemonics. Computer decodes and converts it into binary. And what is the details of binary? Write like this. So both network language and computer language are present in this slide. Okay. Already we have seen the other topics and all. The previous video, just this is a refreshment. Which topic is present where I'm explaining. So regarding the other things, today just forwarded. For example, if you take hacking, already you studied, no, types of hackers. Is hacking also present in this book? This book, no, which I sent. In this book, hacking also present. That also you can write. Hacking is present here. Just a few words about hacking is given. Hacking, define hacking, evolution of the hacking community. Then what is the motivation and contemporary criminals in hacking? In page number 61 it is present. Okay, here we can just, you all know what is hacking, just write who is hacker. Okay, what's the job of hacker, types of hacking, website hacking, network hacking. Just read these points. Ethical hacking, person hacks to find the weakness in the system and then tells us for strengthening it. Email hacking, then other password hacking, online banking hacking, computer hacking. So just write advantages, disadvantages. White hat hacker, okay, also known as ethical hacker. Black hat hacker, the bad hackers. Grey hat hackers. Grey hat hackers means somewhere between the white hair and black hat hackers. Find some vulnerability, so may leak for their advantage. Doesn't use his skills for personal gain. He is not a black hat completely, but he is not legally authorized white hacker also. Script kiddies, red hat hackers, agenda similar to white hat, but they are not purely white. Instead of reporting malicious attack, they believe in taking down the black hat hacker completely. So anyway, it is helping only. State-sponsored hackers. All these things, words you use. Okay, some easy tips to protect computers is given. Okay. Then the other topic is attack vectors. Separate this attack vector is also, I have sent some separate page screenshot. In the slide also attack vectors is there. So hacking and attack vectors inside the same slide. It is a path. Attack vector means in path through which the hacker gains, just the path, the way through which the hacker gains an advantage. The path means the vulnerabilities where it is present. It may use attack vectors means It may be viruses, email attachments, web pages, pop up. To some extent, firewalls and antivirus software can be used to block the paths, that is attack vectors. Attack vector means path. Okay. So what are the paths they have given? Some separate slide also I have, page also I have put for attack vectors. This is the page attack vector. Mainly they describe about 0-day attack vector and all the paths by email, attachment, attack by deception, attack used by formal hackers, guests, attacks of the worms, malicious macros, okay, viruses, sneakware or foistware. It's a software that adds hidden components to the system. These points you just write along with that slide and mainly concentrate on 0-day attack. We told patch file will prepare for vulnerabilities and in the 0-day attack means the database will be updated for immediate new attacks. The patch is not available, the database is not updated, so that is called 0-day attack. There is a path by means of which an hacker takes advantage of the system. Okay, very simple attack vector path. Hacking also over. Okay, then we will just see about some other topics. So already I told network language in slide. Here it is there in the peer-to-peer cloud computing network language softwares. Okay, this is not topic in the syllabus. Realms of the cyber world. So even network language, computer language also present the same book, but a separate slide I have put and explained. So a book up to some page number 60, very important. You can have all the topics, see the index, content, table of content, most of the small topics are present in this book. Also use my slides already sent and videos as a guiding factor to study. Realms of the cyber world, another topic is present in this book. Realms means internet and intranet explanation. Okay, data bandwidth transfer, that's not in that topic. Just to explain about what is internet, intranet, and for small networks of computers linked with network via software protocols. This is based on TCP/IP. Okay, more than 45,000 networks in US. 45,000 networks are present in US. All use TCP/IP. That's all you write about. Realms means the reality. What you mean by intranet, then what you mean by internets. On the other hand, connect several networks, but it is not internet in singular. And whole umbrella is the largest network in the world. Internet is different. Okay, intranet is different. Internets, joining of many small intranets is called internets is different. Okay, this is the key points for realm of cyber world. Okay, anyway, realms of cyber world, network language, computer language, that about binary things you speak, that is also present in this book. Also I showed just now I showed the WhatsApp slide for computer language, and there the earlier I showed computer language and network language I showed. Then traditional crimes, that will same thing, which is present in this book only. Okay, page number some 7, 8. Traditional problems associated with computer. General, traditional, what are the problems? Okay, so even in reporting like that they will tell that page number 6, you can see the book itself here. Just see traditional problems associated with computer crime, page number 6. It's a very theory part. Everyone can easily write. Heading alone you memorize. Physical and jurisdictional concerns, that is judicial, your civil concerns. Perceived insignificance, stereotypes, incompetence. Just technical words inside if you see, very simple. So lack of reporting, prosecutorial reluctance, lack of resources, again jurisprudential inconsistency. Okay, we see little big things, all are small small general day to day life problems, only traditional, okay, problems associated with computer. Already we have seen this cyber space and criminal behavior and all in video itself. Okay, clarification of terms. So already we have seen in that slide, video, just some extra definitions. Computer crime has been traditionally defined as criminal act committed by computer. Then again, computer related crime has been defined as criminal act in which computer is involved. Then digital crime is a relatively new term which includes criminal activity which involves unauthorized access, disseminations, manipulation, and destructions or corruption of electronically stored data. Some other techno language: computer crime, computer related crime, digital crime, cyber crime. Those words alone you use. What is traditional kidnapping? Okay. So this is called clarification of terms. Okay. So that's all traditional problems associated with computers. Computer crime is there. Okay. Any physical environment that breeds computer crime is far different from traditional venues. That is the venue, place where the crime occurs. For example, in fact, nature of computer interaction and subsequent criminality poses significant questions for investigative agents. For example, what forensic means, I told after crime the tools are available for identifying entry points. These are all about physicality and jurisdictional concerns. Okay, the lack of physical boundaries. So, simple term, in Kottayam some crime is occurred means Kottayam police station will take care. Changanassery means Changanassery person will take care. Here, physicality and this jurisdictional concern means in computer crime it is not like that. Some criminal activity occur in some other Uganda, but it will affect our Indian economy due to the hacking or any other computer crime occurred there. Okay, from there they will steal our informations. Stereotypes, incompetence. So incompetence, the new methods are not competent enough. Competence level is less. So that just historical library literature review, okay, lack of reporting, okay, lack of resources. Please write for these points. Okay, these are the traditional problems. Generally, what is traditionally always these are the problems with computer. Traditional problems. Page number 17. Okay, page number 16. There is a heading called extent of the problem. No? There, one small subheading is there. I will show. That is the last part of the syllabus. Last part. This one, computer as target. This in syllabus that is there. How computer is used as targets. The earliest examples of computer crime involved activities in which computers or computer components were targeted by criminals. Phreaking, an activity in which telecommunication systems are manipulated and ultimately compromised, is called phreaking. Was the precursor of today's hackers. First telecommunication systems only act, then computers act. Okay, viruses and worms have become a daily concern for corporations which target the computers. What are the things targets computers? Okay, so this paragraph, just read this first paragraph and second paragraph. In second paragraph, gambling, child pornography, all these things are targeting computer users only. So that is called computers as target. The last topic which we have to. So all the topics where it is present, this video will be a recorded thing for you to just, if you want to search in the syllabus. Okay, Sarah has given that book, also some slides. This topic is there, that topic is here, like that you can just refer. Use the syllabus, introduction to cyber crime. See all the topics we have materials and we have covered. Cyber crimes and types of cyber crime. First topic, first video you can see. Fifth module, first video. Sixth module, last video, and last topic video wireless attack, and this video cybercrime and types of cybercrime I combined and sent. Then today, where hacking is present already, what is attack vectors? You have seen cyberspace and criminal behavior in the previous video. I have sent clarification of terms. I told you no. Today, traditional problems associated with computer crime. Introduction to incident response. Already we have seen in the previous video. Digital forensics. Today I shown where it is present. Material is there. Don't worry. Computer language, network language. Realms of some cyber world. Already we have seen internet. That one. A brief history of internet we have seen earlier. Recognition and defining computer crime, one topic now, so we missed it. I'll show that is present. Then I'll finish it and show it. Contemporary crimes, chapter number 4. Computers target, just now I shown. Page number 17. Contaminants and destruction of data, I shown. Indian IT Act, I'll show it. Already is there. So Indian IT Act and it's recognition. See, recognition, this is the recognition and redefining material. Okay. Just how we define computer crime. The categorization of computer crime for ease in explanation is at best. However, there are 3 general categories of computer crime: target, means, and incidental. Okay, but the incident through which means, which is used as target. So, based on that, they just explain the definitions of computer crime. This one paragraph, this one material alone, just go through it. Okay. Some terms they will introduce for criminal activity. Okay, in hacking, one of the computer provides the means for computer criminal activity. That's called means. Targets already we explained. Okay, then incidental. Okay, so already we know incident response. That is similar to after theft is happened. Okay, the CSIRT, how the team is formed, who are the team members. That in short they will explain here also. That's all. So you all know all the topics we covered. Indian Act already I told you to refer, let and study. Some points I have given already in the slide. Okay, Indian IT Act that is present in this slide. Okay, in the cyber security, chapter number 2, hacking and attack vectors. Attack vectors means what? Path of hacking. Okay, hacking. Attack vectors, path by means a hacker gains attack. Okay, incident response main point is CSIRT, the keyword you remember. Okay, digital forensics already you see here. The somewhere that IT Act, Indian IT Act. Here also traditional problems that I showed in book, that is also here in points. You can use this also. Traditional problems associated with cyber crime. Okay. Physicality, judicial concerns, lack of communication, problems related with evidence. They have little simplified the points. Okay. Indian IT Act. The primary source of cyber law in India is the IT Act 2000. Okay, just please go through. Cyber law of India includes points regarding cybercrime, electronic signature, digital signature, intellectual property, data protection. All these keywords, you just study. Okay, these keywords, just they are explained here. What is cybercrime? What is electronic signature? Intellectual property means what? Data protection, privacy. IT Act 2008 is an updated one. Okay, please refer net. Already I am saying repeatedly. IT Act 2000 and 2008. Just refer net. The points are given. I have taken and sent to you. That's all. We have completed the end of module 6 and 5. Boy, all materials are available both in Canvas and this WhatsApp. Also, the new book up to page number 6 and page number 60, just to go through. Also, mainly this new book, please keep it safe. Also, chapter number 4, headings alone for contemporary crimes. Take care. Bye. God bless you. We'll start with module 4 later.